TikTok virality, TikTok viralness. Let's go with that one. We are going to be talking about a couple things in this video today. So the viral TikTok trend of wearing men's Wrangler jeans. Does it work on mid-size curvy? The other thing is which Wrangler jeans, in my opinion, are the best ones, because I'm telling you, I tried like 10 pairs. And then we are going to actually go through the process of distressing them and like what they turned out to look like in the end. So let's go. As we get started here, I am just going to quickly pop up on the screen what they look like raw, straight out of Walmart. Hi, if you're new here, welcome to Jen the Realfluencer. My channel is all about helping you feel your most confident self through style, fashion, and beauty. I will put my measurements up on the screen here for you, but just so you know, I am a size 14, generally speaking. I'm definitely a heavy 14, meaning I lean a 16, versus leaning a 12. That was one of the biggest questions I had. I had never worn men's jeans before, so I'm in a 36, 32 here. I don't know that the 32 matters all that much just because I ended up cutting a decent chunk of them off. I'm also 5'7". The look of what you're gonna see here today is more of like the mom style jean that's very popular right now, the mom style, the 90s style, whatever we're calling it. This specific style of jean in Wrangler is actually different than maybe other ones that I've heard people talk about. Like I said earlier, I tried about 10 pairs, and let me tell you, this one was by far, like, it wasn't even close. So if you don't love this color, this one specifically does come in like 7 colors. I'll definitely link it below. If you don't see your size, you don't see the color you want, definitely check in store at Walmart. Men's Wrangler jeans are probably available other places too, right? But I got mine at Walmart. They're around 17 bucks. So let's get into the, are we calling this a tutorial? I feel like we shouldn't call it a tutorial because I had to look up other tutorials in order to do this. But let's get into the tutorial. So I had a very specific vision for these, which was to wear them with like a combat or like a lug boot, wanting them to be a little bit hiked up, I guess. And obviously all of us are different heights, right? So I would recommend, I folded mine underneath, put them on with shoes. I understand you might not have a specific pair of shoes that you want to wear them with like I did. And then I made a mark so that I knew where to cut. I knew I had fabric scissors somewhere, but I didn't know where the heck they were. So I tried using regular scissors, and man, was that challenging. So I used a little wallpaper style paddle. Are these for wallpaper? I don't know. I use mine for wallpaper. Anyway, you can obviously use whatever you want. Use a ruler. You know, if you can draw a straight line, just do that. I know not everybody has fabric scissors, but if you have like any kind of specialty shear or anything like that, it's probably gonna work better for you than just like regular old, mine were probably like dollar store scissors. No hate on the dollar store. Love the dollar store, but anyway. And then on the second leg, I used the amount that I cut off to essentially be my template, my guide for how much to cut off on the second leg. And once I got those off, I kind of was like pulling the strings. I had a little razor blade here. I had seen that in a tutorial, like, oh, use a razor blade. I've also heard like a cheese grater. You know, the razor blade worked a little. I've also heard tweezers, but I think tweezers might be better if you're really trying to fray something. But I honestly found the best thing was probably to just pull it with my fingers. So then we came to the part of me doing the holes. I knew that I specifically wanted knee holes in here. Obviously, you can do whatever the heck you want. Really wanted the one to be very, what's the word? Like folded over on itself, like drapey, like super sloppy, like it was like halfway cut open and just hanging there, because I've always seen jeans like that and I really don't have any jeans like that. So I really wanted to do that. So I tried to do that with the first hole here and I failed, but I left it in because I wanted to kind of show you what I did. It ended up working out though, because I wanted one of the knee holes to be what I just explained, and I wanted the other one to not really match it. I wanted it to be just probably a hole. So even though I tried to do the drapey part on this one, it just ended up being the hole, and it worked out. So one of the reasons I'm glad that I watched a tutorial is because I probably would have gone right in and started cutting. They definitely said to scrape, you know, like use the end of a scissors and scrape, keep obviously something underneath there to protect not only the other side of the jean, but also the floor. I ended up slicing my finger a little bit, so just be careful. Once I could kind of get in there with my fingers, I really like then just kind of pulling it. I feel like that made it fray easier. I feel like that made it look maybe just a little bit more sloppy. I'm not really sure. But the key then when I went to the other leg hole where I did kind of the drapey thing was to just do, you know, like an L shape. I don't know what I was thinking. Before I was doing like a C shape, thinking that was gonna do it, and that's yeah, I mean, that's just like common sense, Jen, but whatever. So I wanted to show you guys what they look like, you know, just kind of with the fresh distressing on it before they're washed. Definitely putting them in the washer dryer for a cycle is what really does it, but I wanted to show you guys what they look like before. And then through the magic of laundry, we have like the final product here. I wanted to give you a close-up of what it looked like. And this is what they look like on. I have to say in general, I am absolutely thrilled with these. I'll quickly give you the rundown of what I like about them. So the cutting went well. I obviously put my lug boots on. I think all of that worked out very well. But what's really great about these is I really think they make your butt look good, particularly if you got a big old booty like I do. It really just kind of sucks it in there, kind of lifts it. One very random fact about men's jeans, they have super deep pockets, which I don't know what I can put in there, but I'm excited to try that out. And they're kind of high-waisted. They're a little bit, kind of tight on me, but I have found jeans like this, if I don't wear them kind of tight, I don't think that they look flattering. But I really like the way it kind of lifts up my butt. I feel like it lifts up my hips. It really kind of contains my saddlebag area, and I gotta say, after I distress them here, these might become certainly a staple for me this season, so I am very excited. And what do you think about them for yourself? Would you go the extra step of distressing them? Is that too much for you? Let me know down in the comments. I would love to hear from you, and I will see you next time.